Jesus explains, increased hardships are coming for my children during the end times. March 11th, 1957, message 6781, from Jesus through Bertha Dudde. Spoken by Pascal. The short distance you still have to cover will demand much of you. Both your strength as well as your will are required. For though the time you humans have left on this earth is only short, the ascent is particularly steep and arduous. The obstacles are particularly difficult to overcome, but the goal can still be reached. For I am also unusually effective with my strength and grace, and because you yourselves need only call upon me for assistance, which will surely be granted to you. How severely you will be harassed by my adversary during these last days, you will all experience. For he is plotting your ruin with cunning and malice, and every means is acceptable to him that will help him achieve this. And so he will drive people into earthly hardship. He will, through his accomplices, harass all those who unwaveringly followed the path that leads to me. And wherever he can, he will increase the obstacles, always in the hope that people will shy away from them and choose a less arduous path, which, however, leads away from the goal. The adversary influences those who are subject to him, so that they act entirely according to his will towards their fellow men, that they do everything to drive them into distress, that they turn their senses back to the material world from which they had already detached themselves. My adversary also seeks to influence the thoughts of those whom he has chosen as his victims. He confuses them and temporarily renders them incapable of establishing spiritual contact with me. He places himself between me and you, and therefore you will be pressured by him to turn to the path that seems easier for you to follow. You must all expect such temptations, and you must be and remain steadfast during this time. You must remember that I have already announced all this to you, and that you can therefore rely on my word, which assures you of my increased protection and greater supply of grace. A serious time of trial still lies ahead for all of you, for his work is becoming ever more furious. The poisonous breath he spreads ever more destructive wherever he fears losing souls. I repeatedly promise you my certain help, but I cannot prevent my adversary from acting during these last days, because it is a battle between me and him in which man's free will is decisive, not my power. Therefore I allow him freedom, even though his shameful plans will still bring great hardship upon you all. But you need not succumb. You can defend yourselves at any time through your free will to belong to me forever, and you can call on me for help at any time. You will then have voluntarily placed yourselves under my protection, and you will be able to experience it as well, for I truly do not abandon anyone to my adversary who wants to take the path to me. Only rarely will a person be able to enjoy complete peace in the coming time, unless he has completely fallen prey to my adversary. But those who are yet to decide, those who have already decided in my favor, will be constantly persecuted by my adversary's attacks. They will suffer earthly hardship. They will be persecuted by misfortune and illness. They will be harmed by their fellow men. They will have to fight perpetually and will often begin to doubt my love. But this is precisely what my adversary wants to achieve, for as soon as he succeeds in displacing me, he has already won. And I warn you against this. I assure you again and again that you will be guided through even the greatest earthly hardship. that you will overcome the most difficult obstacles, if only you do not abandon this faith in my love and power. These are the final trials on this earth. It is a time of hardship and tribulation, but it is also the final short distance you still have to travel. You may draw immeasurable strength from me. You need only turn to me, and the stream of strength will flow upon you. You only need to confidently place everything that burdens you into my hands, and I will truly not abandon you. But you must not let him triumph, no matter how deep your distress may be. As long as your eyes are turned to me, his attacks are in vain. As long as you are in contact with me, you push him back, and then you continually draw grace and strength from me, and you will emerge victorious from the battle against him. Amen.